One thing that I have laid down in all the startups that I've worked with is that there are some lines that cannot be crossed, and that kind of defines the culture that you also want to build in the company, pretty much. Let me give you a few examples. For me, there are a few practices which cannot be condoned, and some of the practices that cannot be ever condoned in my book are anything maybe related to sexual harassment, anything related to integrity. All these need to be kind of in black and white. Partying in the office is a third one, especially with alcohol or anything related to that. So to me, whenever I have faced situations where I have come across either very senior guys or the junior most guy crossing these lines, to me that needs to be their last day in the organization, and that's a very strong message that will be sent across the organization as to these are lines, if they are crossed, will not be tolerated. And I think it's very important for us to set those rules as leaders. So I have unfortunately had the opportunity to do this few times, and but I've been very, very clear. I mean, I had a person who had grown business for us 3 times year on year, and he was a direct reportee to me. But there came a time where there were some practices which were not acceptable from a HR perspective that was happening in terms of him interacting with his team members. To be fair to him, I gave him one warning, and then after that, when it recurred about 6 months later, I made sure that within 24 hours, he was no longer working in the organization. It sent a shock wave through the system, but I believe the right kind of shock wave, because it just sets the rule and saying that these lines will not, if they are crossed, it will not acceptable within this organization, whoever it may be. I believe that that's extremely important to practice this, and it also, like I said, sets the culture for the organization.